Hi, this is Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York. It's a little after 6 o'clock, and we have one heck of a second coming of Christ storm rolling in here. You can hear it. There's my front lawn that I did this weekend. Mowed her down to 2 inches. Yeah. So we're supposed to have extremely uh, thunder showers. I'm talking like second coming of Christ thunder showers. A lot of lightning. Right now you can hear it. It sounds like a freight train rolling in. Extreme winds, extreme rain, and a lot of thunder and lightning. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get in before. And this is my front yard here. As you would say in the UK, my garden. Yeah, and there's a Russian, yeah, that's a Russian something tree. Yeah, so that's my front yard and where I live. And like I said, I did a lot of lawn care this weekend, and I want it to look like a golf course. So I think we're gonna go inside because you can hear it. So we're gonna pause the video and we're gonna light up some nice tobacco to go with this extreme storm. You should just see that flash behind me. Anyways, we'll be right back in a nanosecond. Okay, so as you can see through my front door here, and we might open this up a little bit for you, it's coming down in sheets of rain. Look at that. You can hear the thunder and lightning. I'm getting the oil lamps ready and all the other survival stuff. Coming down the sheets of rain. Yeah. Anyways. Say hi to Kelly, everyone. Kelly. Anyways, she's feeling much better now after her operation. So let me get those things ready, and we're going to smoke something really good for this nice storm smoke. Yeah. Temperature dropped like a rock. Yeah, from like 80 degrees probably down to about 65. So we'll be right back. Yep, and even the cat is wondering what's going on outside. Here's my Easter present to myself. And there's Kelly wondering what the heck is going on. Say hi, Kelly. Yeah. All right. Sorry to pause the video so long. Just trying to give you a couple of snippets of my home and what's going on around here. And then we're going to smoke something. Yeah. All right, pipe smokers, so we're back. And I'm looking at the rain coming down out there is unbelievable. I would suspect we're probably getting, right now it's coming down in sheets. I would suspect probably at least 2 inches per hour, which would be approximately, well, I don't know how many centimeters that would be. Well, you can Google it. So we're smoking our Viking Bowl number 210 that I bought off of pipesandcigars.com. They had a special on that, and the walls are very thick on that. You can smoke this like a train. And this is the morning version. They have a morning and evening version. And I got this version. And in that, we have the all sought after Squadron Leader. Yeah, by Samuel Galwith. And the pipe smoker, he gives me, like, he's a great guy. You should check out the pipe smoker. Gives me a lead on everything that he thinks I'm going to like. And I was fortunate enough to get 4 tins of these back on November of 2021. Very hard to find, so let's light it up. Thank you, Mark. By the way, Mark, Mr. Mark, Mr. Mark Hill. Yeah, I keep. Yeah, it's Hill. I know your name is Mark, but sometimes is it Hill or Hall? Mark, thank you for that. Ooh, another bright flash of lightning. And by the way, Mark, I have something very special, and I own one of these, and I'm gifting it to you. It's already been ordered, it's already been paid for, and Mark, it's supposed to be at your address in the UK on May 3rd. And I hope you enjoy it. Mark is a good mate. You can find him under Welsh Piper 62. That's Welsh Piper 62. And Mark has been very, very generous to me in gifting a couple of things, as so many of you have, and I appreciate that. I don't expect anything to be sent my way or anything like that, but if someone goes out of their way and does something really nice for me in that, or gifts something to me, it means a lot to me. It means something right in this old heart. It means that you took the time out of your day, and I'm not asking for gifts or anything like that, but I don't know what to say. I guess I'm grateful. I'm not asking for anybody to send anything to me. But Mark, what's coming your way, I think you're really gonna appreciate. So don't buy anything until after May 3rd. I know that might be hard, but don't buy anything pipe related or tobacco related until after May 3rd. That's all I'm going to say. So the squadron leader is now aged since early November. It's 50 grams. Made in England. And I think I packed the pipe wrong because I was in too much of a hurry. It's always something. So, you got a peek at my front garden, my front yard. A little side view on the west side. You got a view of Callie, the killer calico cat, who is now feeling much better. She was kind of a little out of it after I had her spayed, but she'll be fine. It was so nice the vet actually called up and did a follow-up call. And we wanted to know how Kelly's doing, give us a call back. And Kelly is my calico cat. And I had her spayed Whoa, we got some thunder and lightning out there. Actually, just a couple minutes ago before I turned the video on, we actually had a brownout. Where the lights kind of dimmed a little bit. You know, I'm in the country, so, you know, it's a rural area, and so the power lines run for miles and miles this way and miles that way. It's not like, and they're not buried underground, so. I have a candle lit. I have my mag light. Actually, this mag light I got at a thrift store. Now, that's a $25 mag light that I got for $1.99. Oh, so there's the power goes out. I have survival things. As a very young man, as a teenager, I was a Boy Scout. And I learned survival skills and marksmanship skills. I'm very glad for the Boy Scouts of America. Unfortunately, that organization has substantially changed now. I won't get into it, but you all get my drift. Sum up all the Pipe Guys survival tips. Now, I like my landscaping, so I have landscape lights, which actually the sun recharges them every day. And, you know, they're wireless, so, you know, they have a little element on there that the sun charges them up, and they've come a long way with that type of science. If your power goes out and you don't want a flame source, wow, I don't know what just happened there. If your power goes out and you don't want a flame source in your house for lighting, you can go out and get your solar landscape lights, bring them in the house, put them in each room, and it lights it right up. Way brighter than a candle would. No flame, no CO2 discharge. And then the next day, if your power's out for several days, you just put them outside the next morning. When it's light out, they recharge again, even if it's a cloudy day. And I've had several times being in whoa, see, that's a brownout. Being in a rural area. We've been without power for 4 or 5 days. So that's number one tip. Number two tip is if you have a gas stove, you can take pots of water, which I normally keep at least 10 gallons of drinking water on hand. And you can actually, if it's cold outside, you can actually put it on the stove and turn the gas on, light it up, because your sparker won't work because there's no power. So you light it, light the lighter next to it, and then you turn it on gently and slowly, and your gas stove will turn on. Then you put the water on there in pots and boil it for 2 or 3 hours. Now, I'm not worried so much about carbon monoxide. I'd never let it do it overnight, but people cook on their stoves all day long. But I've had occasions here where I live where it's 5 degrees outside we get a bad winter storm, the power's been out for 4 or 5 days, and I've had to sleep. Whoa, see that brownout? Yeah. I've actually had to close off the entire house, all the doors. There's 6 steps that go up to a landing, close everything off. Over here is my range. I boil water for 2, 3, 4 hours, and what that does is it creates heat in the air and moisture. And I've actually, at the top of that landing, had to survive for 4 days with 5-degree temperatures, which is, I don't know, deduct 32 degrees off that, and that's your Celsius for you in the UK. So it'd be like minus whatever, you do the math. And slept in my Carhartts, and it was a nice 75 degrees up there. And after about 3 hours, I turned it off. The other thing that you can do for a water source, if, wow, this power is really acting weird with this storm. The other thing that you can do is if you have a hot water heater, normally they're 50 gallons, and you can actually drink that water. So if you lose power, if you're on well water, whatever, you can actually drink the water out of that. This is acting weird. So those. Oh, and then I have actually oil lamps. I've got 3 or 4 oil lamps, and I've got a couple gallons of oil, which provide enough light and so forth. Then I have a couple of lights and so forth, because it's important that if you do lose power for, however long, that you have light. I mean, especially if, you're older, you don't want to trip over anything and break a hip or something like that. Just my thoughts. We'll be right back. I'm going to check on Kelly. I had to put her away. She wanted to get out the screen. Yeah. All right, so once again, we're back. Oh my God. The squadron leader is so good. Thank you, Mr. Pipe Smoker, for letting me know about that. So, Paul the Pipe Guy has things he has to do for tonight. It's, oh my God, it's already 7:45. Well, thanks for tuning in. Always remember who's in control, no matter what happens. The big guy upstairs. Happy pipe smoking pipe smokers. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like me, if you like this video, subscribe. Share me with your friends. I'll take any shout outs. And Mark, I can't wait until you get what is on the way to you. In the meantime, happy Monday, April 25th, 2022. God bless you all and have a good night. Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York. Over and out.